Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and this is Oxygen Not Included. This is the third episode in our Let's Play and we're still busy on the reservoir and working our way through the research. Let's get going. Something is funny over here. Maybe I have to restart the game and see what's going on over there. But over here we sorted. What we're probably going to do is we're going to do our whole sustainable bathroom arrangement over here um, to try and get through that. Okay, let's see how far is this. Okay, so I think we're gonna our crops are gonna come in right now, and what I'm gonna actually try and do is the lice loaf. So the lice loaf uses this whole meal lice thing that we're currently growing, and it uses 5 kilograms of meal lice and some bottled water to give 1,000 kilocalories. I think that is better than just having the raw meal lice. But what I'll do is I'll wait for the harvest and we'll have a quick look at that. Ah, there it goes. It popped and it's pouring into our reservoir very nicely. I like it. What's down that? Meat? How on earth would we have meat here? What is this? Not sand, meat. Fresh meat from a very dead creature. Yum. I gotta love it. But how? Where did that come from? Was there something in here? Fish? I haven't seen anything like that. Wonder what's that? That's very strange. Certainly didn't lose one of our friends, so I'm not quite sure where that came from. Go and get the meat, guys. Oh, eat it straight away. Clearly, we've got a protein shortage over here. Okay, let's get harvesting on these guys and let's have a look. Oh, we can't see quite anything right now, but once that's harvested, I'll have a quick look at at okay, this is meal lice. Okay, so this is 15 meal lice. So what does that mean? What does 15? Is this 15 kilograms? Can provide. So we'll putting it through the musher, turn it from 15, if that's 15 kgs, it'll turn 5 kgs into 1,000, so that effectively would double up our stuff. So let's give it a try. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start fabricating that, and we'll see how that goes. And what I'll do is I'll put this on a bit of a priority because our guys are out of food. I don't really want them to eat the meal ice. I want them to put it through there. Okay, so the stuff is getting delivered. What is this? Insufficient resources. They don't have. Oh, they don't have the next batch of it. Right? So take the next batch of it. Don't eat it. Take it over there. Okay, so that's a lice loaf. It takes 5. I don't know. Can't quite get it, but anyway, we'll get there. Oh, we should be excellent. We've got more. And what I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna probably extend it a little bit. I'm gonna do some more over here. I can actually start digging this out a little bit more. So I might just do that. So I'm gonna pop that in there and start digging this out a little bit. Oh, the next thing I'm also gonna do. Oh, why are you dropping it down there? The next thing I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna dig this out a little bit like this, so that we get and on this point down there, so that and there's some algae down there, so that we can get a pump down here and pump the rest of this water in here. So let's get started on that. But I think this is a good idea. What I'm also going to try and do is I'm going to prioritize this a little bit more so that they pick up the food off the ground and put it straight into the ration box. Yep, we're delivering it in there. What do we have in here? We've got meal lice, we've got lice loaf as well. Excellent. So there's a lot of meal lice in there, so that should start So I like that. Even though it's using some electricity and water, I like the fact that we're doubling up our calories from it. It makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, what I'm gonna, oh, now what I can do is I can also pop out the tiles over there. Okay, we can get another dupe, okay, but I'm worried. So let's have a quick look at our oxygen situation. Our oxygen is not great. I can probably pop in another one of these. How's our algae looking? Our algae is at, it's good enough to kind of feed these, but we can't like run plenty of them because these things use algae at the rate of 400 grams per second, and we've got, well, 2500 kgs, but that's still not gonna last us forever. This one, on the other hand, uses a lot less algae, to be honest. So but it doesn't really emit a lot of oxygen. So 26 grams of oxygen compared to 200 grams of oxygen. I'll pop in another one, I think, over here. And what I want to do. Okay, we'll not do that quite yet, but let's see what we've got here. A 6-1 is not a bad idea. Creativity is something that we would start needing. Tinkering is good. Dimensionally inept is someone who can't build, and that's not quite great for us. The other items here, loud sleeper is a bit of a problem. For digging, creativity is great, but the loud sleeper and biohazard combined and a very high decor expectation. I'm going to reject all. We don't necessarily need one right now, and we should actually start having a look at that decor. There's a lot of things we need to get going on, but I need to dig this out, get this pumping. This shouldn't, and get through there, get over here. There's so much stuff. Then this, oh, there's still a lot of algae over here, to be honest. Why are you eating the meal, lice? I want you to eat the lice loaf and not the meal lice. Ah, the meal lice is done. So we've just got 10 kgs like that. Okay, let's keep digging. Something like that should do the trick. Insufficient resources? What? Oh, out of meal lice. Well, that's fine. We'll keep going. It's probably getting a little bit, but if we have to switch it over to dirt to make the mush bars, we will. But for now, I think we're still fine, and hopefully these will pop out the next one. These will pop out the next one quite quickly. How's our carbon dioxide looking? So we've got plenty of carbon dioxide. What I'm thinking I should be doing, that should pop out here. What I want to do is, once I've dug this out, what I'll do is I'll pop another one, terrarium down here to clean up this. Because keep going, get up, guys. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna keep digging over here. Okay, like so. Maybe like so. Then I'm gonna keep extending this a little bit. And I'm gonna pop in some, actually, yeah, that's probably quite important. Let's pop in these tiles over here so we can have the airflow going there. Okay, we've got some more meal lice. Now everything is looking kind of swell, but I do want to get this sorted out so that we can start processing water into oxygen and so on, so they don't have to rely on algae for too long. But we are steadily making our way through the research. Combustion is also the one that we need to before we can really do that, so that we got some kind of use for the hydrogen. Okay. Insufficient oxygen generation. It keeps telling me, and I must say it is dropping a little bit. We might have to pop in another one over here somewhere. Actually, we might do it up here so that we've got oxygen here and here and press everything down. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop in one more of these bad boys over there and hook it up. What is this? We don't have raw metal? Wow. We've got some over here, we've got some over, I mean it's obviously copper ore, but we've got some over here and over here. We've got some over here. We'll probably get to this first, but then we're heading into slime and all kinds of stuff over here. And the interesting thing about this game is you've got like this starting biome with all the kind of usable resources like algae specifically and copper and so on, and then you move away from this biome into the more tough stuff, slime and clay and sedimentary rock and all kinds of things that you can't really use at the moment, but I'm hoping in kind of next builds of it, and as we get closer to a fully developed game, you will be able to do all kinds of crazy stuff with all of these, well, all of these funky resources. You can already use slime, but some of the others. Okay, research complete. Let's move straight along. I do like the advanced filtration, but I think I'm going to start making my way through fine dining. Temperature modulation is probably not that important. Okay, let's start with pressure management and then we'll move along. The other thing I wanted to start popping in, our guys are a little bit stressed, especially Eleanor. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna just pop in a canvas or two in a few spots just to kind of get the decor rating up a little bit. That'll kind of do us for now. I want to kind of replan the base a little bit once we've got the main critical stuff up and running. I want to plan it a little bit better to especially sort out the living quarters. At the moment it's a little bit cramped in here, so I want to make it better and so on. Okay, so this is looking much better. This is also not bad. This is still catching those things, and down here we're gathering a fair bit of carbon dioxide. I'm wondering whether the carbon dioxide is actually moving out this way, but actually what we should do is we should dig that out. Oh, and we're down here, we're done down here. So okay, that's the next step. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place a pump down here, so it'll dig that out a little bit more, and I will then, what are we building this from? Sandstone, perfect. And then I will run, ooh, too much. We'll run that to there, and I will, what do I need? Copper ore? Well, we'll have to sort that out. Where's copper ore? Do I not have copper ore? Up there. Over here you should get some. Okay, well, prioritize digging some of this, please, so we can get that going. Thank you very much. I also want to get some more of this up and running. And these guys are almost ready to hatch their next one. Okay, got the copper ore. Well, keep going, and let's pop that bad boy in there. That should work. And then the next step is we need to run the power, and now we're out of copper ore yet again. Okay, we seriously need to get in here, or at the very least get a little bit in here. So let's just dig that out, hopefully. And we'll dig that one. That's gonna leave a mark if we do that right away. Over here, any copper ore? Nothing. Okay, we'll get to it. I'll just need to get a few bits and bobs up here, and so that we can dig this out, get this running, and then we'll dig this out. So I don't want to dig all of this out and fill all of this with water until we've got this running to try and dig that out. What is going on over here? Some kind of noise is happening. Max gas pressure. So what is max gas pressure? Pretty good. Well, that's good. If you have it up there, it's doing them. Oh, I forgot to do. See this? This is a crude painting. So what I should have done is I should have switched off art for those guys that can't do it. And to be honest, that means practically everyone. I don't have someone with high creativity. So we'll just have to replace these every now and again. Research center idle. I'm guessing that's because we're working on the intermediary research. Yep, we are. Let's do this right here. Keep us going in terms of the meal lice. Keep us going straight away. Okay, guys, we are up. Lots more to harvest. Lots more to harvest. Okay, I think we're actually not doing too badly with the food, so we just keep going. It's bedtime yet again. I'm still wondering about what that means exactly. Our oxygen levels are quite good, but we do need to start looking at this. But I think the algae terrarium down here, once we've pumped this out, should sort that out quite quickly. We can come through here and actually get our hands on some oxygen. But what I am worried about is this water. This would end up being like a bit for carbon dioxide or something. Keep on harvesting, guys. Keep the meal loaves going. Got some nice ones. Let's have a quick look at our decor rating. Oh, it's not bad, it's not bad. Everything's popping up quite nicely, but I am worried about the stress rates coming up quite quickly. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pop the massage table in here, maybe even two of them, and so that the guys can sort themselves out a little bit. More skill increase. Guys, why are you not building all this? And why are you not getting me the... Why are you not getting me the copper? Get me the copper so we can finish off the wiring. There we go. Okay, so let's kind of start to prioritize that a little bit. Research complete. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we've got the pressure management going, med bay. I think this is quite important, advanced filtration, but I also want us to get the fine dining to get some kind of things. They refrigerate, drastically increase the shelf life of food by storing it at an ideal temperature. I'm not sure how important that is, as we're eating it quite quickly. Advanced filtration, let's pop into that. I think that's quite important. Right now we've gone through all of the basic stuff. I also want to set up a little room for basically creating oxygen from water. So I'm gonna probably do it right up here to not get things done too quickly. Okay, let's have a look. Our next duplicant is available, so I'm really only going to grab someone if there's someone that's really good at this stage. On culture, it's not a problem. Loud sleeper, I don't like. Yokel can't research, which at this point in time is not that important. Can't dig it, it's a bit of a problem, but not everybody has to be digging. The irony of it though is that it's a level 7 miner that can't dig. +7 digging but can't dig it. Don't quite understand how that works. Construction creativity, I think I might actually go for Virgil. Virgil can't build, but Virgil can do all the other running around things. It's an artist, so we have at least a little bit better here. So I'm going to grab Virgil. So Virgil is our new friend. While Virgil can't build, Virgil will be running around doing all kinds of other things, delivering stuff and so forth, and digging out while the other guys are building. We don't need everybody to be building. But I do think from a digging point of view that's better. So let's deconstruct that guy. I'm not quite sure we need that in that spot anymore. That's done. This is all set up. Our wires are almost done through here, and please finish this pump off. There we go. Finish off the wires in here. There we go. There you go. Pumping the water. Let's have a quick look at our fluids arrangement. Yep, there they come. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And there you go. Drip, drip, drip. Quite slow. Not the best pump, I would imagine. Okay, let's immediately harvest these guys. And I think we're actually doing not going too badly on our... Not doing... Oh my goodness, Virgil is now stuck with Blanche. Interesting. Okay, unbreathable. This is a vacuum. We might be able to dig this out, I think. And we can grab this copper. We're just going to leave the carbon dioxide out of it for a moment. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to pop open the vacuum and extend that into there. Also, we will then pop in some flooring up to there. Run. Okay, I want to... Oh, this is filling up quite nicely. What I'll need to do is I'll need to dig this out as well. And I'll do that just to give this pump a little bit more action. But we are going quite well, but we really need to prioritize running that bad boy. So power generation for now goes to 7, so we keep running the power. Make sure everything's done. Let's have another quick look at our oxygen status. Yes, pretty good. And the next thing I want to have a look at is how is our algae looking. See this? This is a problem. This is a problem. We need to start working on better oxygen generation immediately. And with that in mind, I am wondering whether we should maybe not pop this. No, I think let's pop this. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna keep it digging here so that I can... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a bit of a oxygen room. Got all this stuff here, and I'm gonna need some of that. Still a vacuum and a vacuum. I'm gonna get some copper out of this to be able to build some of the stuff. What I might do is I might disable it. Nah, I don't think so. We'll dig out some more algae over here, and then over here. This is oxygen, so we really, there's no reason why we shouldn't be digging this out. So once we clear this up, we can... Come on guys, keep it digging. Don't want that thing to run dry. It's going, this is running. There we go. That should sort us out, I think. This is actually filling up quite nicely. We might even fill this up almost to the top with all of that. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, bathrooms are getting pretty busy. Keep running, Virgil. Keep running. We're kind of slowly opening up this. I must say the mealwood stuff is really keeping our calories up there. And that's it. It's bedtime. Okay, guys. Thank you. I need to sort this out. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna put a cut in here. This will be the end of this episode. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll be playing some more of, obviously some more Oxygen Not Included, and then some other stuff as it goes. So thank you, and bye bye.